Alright, how's this gonna go? Tried pistol only against bugs. It worked out one mission. Not easy. Trying pistol only against bots. I'm not sure exactly how to handle some of these, especially heavy devastators. I won't be using stratagem. Grenades. Should I be allowed to use grenades? Maybe, only on fabricators. How about? Oh, shit. And, hell bombs? I'll not count those as a stratagem because they're kind of necessary to just complete certain side objectives. Let's see, what am I dealing with here? I've got the jammer.
Objective located. East.
And there's a big base up this way. So I'm going to get them to call a drop over at this big base. And then make a run for the jammer.
Tagging map. Northeast.
I might be able to pull this up. If I can get that angle right. I might not have. No, I did not. Turret's turning this way. Calling in the bullshit. I didn't think it would hit me, but I dove anyway. Alright, now they've got shit up there, which means they're not going to call shit over here. And there's not much over here right now, so it should be pretty easy to take care of. Actually, I can just... I missed, oh my god. What the? Alright then. I guess I'm gonna have to actually disarm it normally. I don't know, one of my grenades...
Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery.
really aren't going where I wanted them to. Okay, the artillery's coming from that way. Oh, you can't actually blow it up without grenades? I've just usually done that without actually thinking.
Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery.
Artillery is which direction again? That one? Yeah. Oh, I can't call it. Great. I don't miss that often. I mean, not that often. And...
Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery. Sub-objective in your vicinity.
Alright, how am I gonna do this? Boom.
Mag's empty.
Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery.
Get their attention over that way. I might spot me, but I doubt it. Alright, they're going over there. That guy sees me. Kind of. So, that stratagem jammer should be blown up, but it doesn't matter, I'm not using stratagem. Maybe I'll go back for it later. Da, 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 da. This guy definitely sees me. Goddamn fence. Alright, you can die. Great. Heavy Devastator, the one I don't know how to deal with. Oh, and another one. I have a feeling I'm screwed now. Alright. Reassess the situation, what's going on here. I wasn't sure if I wanted to use supplies or not, but you know what? All those misses on that fucking thing pissed me off, so I'm gonna use supplies. Even though there's probably supplies over there. I don't know.
Found something.
Yep, there's usually grenades at these. I should have not done it. That way I could claim I didn't do it. Alright. They can probably call in reinforcements again, so that sucks. That really sucks. But I also know the entrance to this is pretty close to the actual factory.
Enemy patrol. North.
Don't want them on my ass. There's a lot more shit here now. Looks like.
Have a taste of democracy.
Warning, you are in range of enemy
That had to go
artillery.
in. Okay. I'm gonna say, there's no way I missed it again.
Automaton facility destroyed.
Probably better to
Targeting
just go to that.
200 meters.
And the artillery is still somewhere over there. Alright, there's an outpost here. What's in it?
Spot outpost.
Just like 3 guys. 2 on turrets. Guy coming out.
Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery.
Oh shit. I think that ammo stockpile got hit by the artillery. Ah! Not paying attention to where the artillery is firing from, I lost it.
Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery.
Okay, enemy artillery is that way, which is north. Gotta be this.
Tagging map. North. 200 meters.
Should probably take care of that when I get a chance.
Sub-objective near your location.
Is there nothing here right now? Well, that makes this easy to deal with. See, I think a lot of people don't realize, like, when you get enemies to call in at certain locations, it means other locations go dark. Or, like, empty. Whatever. I don't know if there's a way to say it. But, like, they can't actually have more than a certain number of guys on the map at a time. So, like, when you're playing with 3 other people, and they're off causing a big, huge noise, and you're just out here doing these objectives, it's like, even on Helldive, it's quiet. And maybe that's not how it should be, but it makes sense. Like, you know, they only have so many forces. You can't call them in all over the place. They have to, like, defend this base, or,
200
you know,
meters.
defend this over here. They can't, like, be everywhere all at the same time. So if you know, create a diversion somewhere with, like, say, the 380mm strike, and then just go somewhere else, it makes it so much easier. Or you know, you could start a big ruckus and then charge headfirst into a huge army, and be all upset that you can't kill it all with the stratagem you brought. Where the hell's the switch? I don't know, people might say, like, oh, you're not killing stuff, so this isn't fun, but, like, are you sure it isn't fun to be stealthy? Like, it can be. So, must the game be this way? I don't think it has to. I think it totally can, totally has room to make, you know, lower stratagem cooldowns, or make heavier armor. Make heavier armor, shit, I'm not gonna be able to concentrate what I'm saying while these guys are... God damn it, he's gonna call. Oh. He's not. Not even the best aim or anything. I just... blowing through ammo like mad. Alright, there's a force coming from that way. I would just rather not be here when they show up. Threw myself into a rock, of course. I'm getting stuck on a rock. I could blow this up. I wanted to destroy those artillery. Also, I turned off goddamn auto climb, and I sometimes forget to actually push space to climb. Because it's hard to tell sometimes if it's like a tiny step. You'd be like, oh yeah, I could totally just walk over this. But then sometimes you just get stuck on it because game logic. Which I understand. It's not going to be perfect either way. There's no way they saw me. But it'd be better if they didn't. Alright. There's a walker. There's this guy here, that guy in the light. Let's go. I mean, it looks like they should see me from me running. I said I'm allowed to use grenades on objectives.
How about a nice cup of liver cheese?
Damn it. There we go. I mean, maybe it's kind of cheating. What are you supposed to do? There's a terminal down there? I guess, yeah, I should have. Now I'm gonna feel bad, because I'm gonna try and be like, yeah, I did it without using stratagem, and I've already called in a resupply, and I've already thrown grenades. Now it's not pistol only, is it? But it's still more... more than most people want to do, honestly. Look at, there's a lot of shit over there. But I've already completed that objective. There's like a bunch of guys stomping around at an objective that's completely meaningless at the moment. These are useless for me. I don't know why I'm picking them up. Just because I can. Alright, there's some heavy devastators. Like, yeah, obviously, it's more fun if you can kill heavy devastators and shit. And I'm not going to be able to do that with my pistol. Which usually... Usually I bring stuff to do that with, like stratagem or the railgun. And a lot of people say the railgun sucks, but it kills heavy devastators from the side or the back when they don't notice you. And then I don't have to deal with them. Isn't that useful? I think it is. And it's pretty quiet. You can fire it pretty close to guys and they won't even notice a damn thing.
Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery.
See, the artillery doesn't know I'm here, but it still gets a shot off. Well, maybe it's more than one shot. They don't know I'm here, so I don't know why the hell they're shooting. In my kind of general direction. I want that fucking ammo. I know I've already called in a supply drop once, but that guy's like dying. I don't know why he's dying. Alright, I gotta be quicker though. I'm using a lot of time. Alright, there's a group here. I think I want to call their attention so that when I run to the artillery...
Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery.
Perfect. Now when I go to the artillery, they won't call attention there. See? That's called fucking... I don't know what it's called. Anyways, hit and run, distract them with diversions, and go do stuff that's important instead of wasting time on fights that don't matter. That's a lot of shit. Damn it. And this one, in order to actually do it, I do need to call in a hell bomb. Is it all just troopers and that strider? 2 striders, 2 machine gunners. Let's see if I can retreat this direction. Yeah. hi. See, I melee them because like they only really explode if you damage their jetpack. Okay, there's several striders. Shit!
Lost. Sending replacement. Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
I'll land on this. Sure, why not? Make an
Helldiver,
explosive
reporting
entrance.
to the front.
Ah. I ran into a dead end. Like, okay, it takes several shots to kill these guys, and my aim sucks. But my weapon doesn't have to be amazing for me to actually, like, do what I need to do. Not even my aim needs to be amazing to do what I need to do. Like, you can straight up suck as long as you, like, think about what you're doing a little bit.
Request approved.
And I think that's the thing, is a lot of people don't. They just charge in, just shooting shit, which I understand. They get the idea that it's a horde shooter and they just should be able to run through mowing everything down. And I'm not going to say that stealth should be how this game should be played. As I was trying to say but got distracted, I think heavy armor, medium armor, and especially heavy armor need buffs so that they could be
Dropping a pin. Southwest.
Like,
200 meters.
useful. Boom. Because at the moment, stealth is just so good, so useful, and heavy armor being able to take an extra hit or two, that's great. But when there's like a shit ton of enemies on you, it doesn't help. So, yeah, normally you would call in stratagem and blow shit up, and having heavy armor gives you more opportunity to call in those stratagem without, you know, dying. But I feel like they need a bit more. They need traits that buff their destructive power rather than just their defensive power, maybe? Because slow speed, low stamina, it means you're going to be in the thick of it more often, and if you are, you need a way out. And taking hits isn't a way out, that's just a way to not die. But like, it doesn't really get you out of that situation or make it better for your allies. What the hell was that noise? Hey, look, this is completely like dead. And it's not like I haven't been killing anything at all. Oh yeah, all up. Not like I haven't been killing anything at all, I'm just not killing anything big. Because you don't need to. You really don't need to be like, oh, I need to have anti-heavy shit to kill all the big stuff that there always is. But like, that's up to you on if you want to deal with that shit. If you bring that anti-heavy shit, that gives you options to deal with them. I don't have the anti-heavy shit, so I don't have the option to do it, so I don't. And it's that simple, really. And is it boring to a lot of people? Yeah, sure. But is it effective?
Tagging map.
I mean, clearly it's somewhat effective. Man, I'm really regretting calling in that resupply, though, because I feel like I cheated. The grenades, I can excuse myself from the grenades, but the resupply, I just feel like it was... And another thing is, like, yeah, I'm not killing everything. This heavy outpost, I could. I'm gonna sneak up on this guy. Just to grab this ammo. And show, like, you know, how easy it is to just walk up to someone. Walk up to the enemies in this. Oh, there's my resupply. Like, I don't know if my pistol could kill him, but I could probably unload the whole clip in his back. That might not kill him, that might kill him. I don't know. I don't need to. I probably could have gotten sooner, but it doesn't matter. Like, yeah, it's taking time. It takes more time than people want to spend, and that's another thing. Like, some people say they only can play for, like, like an hour or so, and they don't want to waste time. They want to be able to, you know, grind out some experience and shit. So I understand not wanting to do a stealthier or even carefully thought out tactical approach. Because there's no time to, do that for some people. So, yeah, I agree there should be the option to go full guns blazing. I just don't like the complaints that people are saying, like, the devs are stupid and they don't know how to balance and shit. Like it's because your guns aren't good enough that's why everything's impossible. But I just don't feel like that really reflects the vision the devs had for the game. And yeah, it got more popular than the devs expected. So they have a lot more people who... Shit, I'm calling that drop. Supply drop, fucking... Anyway, it doesn't necessarily line up with the vision they have, but having more players means they have a wider audience, meaning there's going to be a lot more people who have a different idea on what the game was before they started playing. So now they're mad, Shit, I really need to go quick. I'm running out of time. Lots of shit. This is just launch codes. Fuck it. I can just... I think it's easy. Launch codes are going to be somewhere right in here, probably. Damn.
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
Democracy has
That's partly me rushing. You see, like, partly is like I just know where shit is, and that's a little unfair too. Like, if I know where shit is, then...
Sending replacement.
I wanted to get the supplies just to say I got them.
Request approved.
Can I
Reinforcements
grab
have
them
been
and run?
launched.
Not the best spot to land.
joining the fray.
Alright, where do I gotta go? Up this way.
Dropping a pin. Northwest. 300 meters.
So yeah, I know there's a complaint, like, there's just too much running. You gotta run all the time. But when you have stratagem, you have more opportunity to clear, like, a base like that and not worry. You call in a cluster bomb, everyone's dead except maybe, like, the Devastators, and then you just need a weapon to deal with those. And when there's, like, just a couple Devastators, then suddenly your Liberator or Diligence is able to kill them. And those aren't even the weapons that are, medium armor penetration that people love. If you're using something like the Slugger or whatever, that could just shoot them in the face, or shoot them in, like, the chest, whatever. And then there's support weapons, which are going to make it even easier. Heavy machine gun, which I know isn't the greatest. Feels like it should have more ammo. It'd be more fun with more ammo, but it's usable. A railgun. It got buffed recently. I know some people say it sucks. I don't think it sucks. I think it's pretty good. A quiet weapon. Speaking of quiet weapons, you see how there's... Oh, that guy heard me. Watch this, watch this, watch this. Is he gonna come? No? Okay. Okay, I shot the strider. I meant to just grab some attention. There was a guy on the left. I need to get this guy. They just call dropship shit. That's what I didn't want. Now it's gonna be really hard to get in there. I still have 15 minutes. I wasted a lot of lives picking up the samples. I should have dropped them off somewhere. Maybe I should just run them over there. Risk wasting the time. I don't know. I'm being indecisive right now. Indecisive is not good. Not fun to watch for sure. Indecisiveness is a lot less fun to watch, isn't it? I think that's the thing though. A lot of people act like they're playing like an esport where they need to have an audience. That's one of the main things. You guys don't see me, don't lie. A couple guys ahead. I can take these guys out. Alright. Let's over this way. I wish the first person view on this was better. The sights just aren't my favorite for the pistol. Now there's all this fire. And there's someone shooting rockets at me. I have to wait for the fire to leave. I only came here instead of the cold place because snow is a pain in the ass too. Which is worse, snow or fire? I figured the fire might be fun to see if it damages enemies. Because I think when the fire damage was bugged, it would stop damaging enemies. Now I think it kills them again. I could be wrong. I think Devastator just spotted me. Bastard. Oh.
I'm bleeding
Who
out!
else sees me? I don't like it. Oh, the Strider. Alright, I'm drawing attention now. That ain't good. Who's over there? Just two normal guys? Just gotta be careful of the Devastator. Oh, is that a Devastator? No, that's not a Devastator. Crouch! Sometimes crouch doesn't seem to want to work either. I should have looked at my ammo. Alright. I hate this light so bright. There. I'm just gonna bleed out because I'm not gonna call in the resupply. Make this a little risky. Alright, gotta go down there and pull that shit. Hi guys. Oh shit. And it didn't even kill them. Probably should have threw it at the heavy Devastator. He's gonna be the one that's gonna make it hard to do this. Oh no. Oh shit. Well, now I'm actually getting into risky territory, huh?
Point me to the enemy!
I could fail the mission. See, that's the thing, though. I'm being pretty casual about this. Like, if I was being more try-hard or something. But I'm just using my pistol, guys. For the most part, this is just all pistol shit. On Helldive, you can see that up there. Alright, I gotta pull those things. There's a patrol to my right. Come on. If I could just do this without him being... of course, the fire tornadoes are gonna block off my path. And okay, yeah, I'm not clearing all the bases. I'm not doing all of the side missions. I'm taking way too long. He's just sitting in the fire, okay. Alright, it does kill them, good to know. I swear that when it was bugged, it just wouldn't. It wouldn't kill them. Gonna come backtrack over the one that I need to pull up. Ah, fuck you. Fire tornadoes, am I right? But I don't think it's as bad as people think. Just take some time to actually go out. Was I gonna try to extract with these? Come on, let's do it.
Additional reinforcement funding approved.
And some of my stuff here is just me being stubborn as hell. I am stubborn. Who is this?
Mission at 10 minutes remaining.
How close is he? Not that close. I don't need to worry about him. So, like, just because I see them, just because they're there, doesn't mean I have to kill them, but... If I was just using bigger weaponry, sure, I could do it with, like, a grenade or two. I could do it with a orbital air burst. I could do it with probably a strafing run. This thing, the Purifier, not a great weapon, but it can stun lock Devastators, so if you get them so they're like lined up like this, where only the back would be able to shoot because the front will be stunned, the back will shoot the front guy in the back or whatever, or they won't shoot at all. No big deal. I do think the Purifier needs a buff, because I think Arrowhead overvalued the impact of Stagger. It's useful, but unless you can spray it up into a crowd and like stagger the whole group and just suppress the hell out of them without much aiming, then it's not really justified to give up the killing power of just, you know, killing them with, say, you know, stratagem, obviously, or but like if they were closer. If they were closer and you just wanted to kill them, rather than just, you know, delay them so that your allies can do whatever. It's just simpler. I killed the artillery. What else is good to be? I don't recall seeing anything. I guess I go to extraction. Got 8 minutes. Let's wander around a little bit down here. Apparently I've gone down here though, because I've got this. Yeah. There's just not much point. I'll just head towards extraction.
Tagging map. 200 meters.
Missed it, but like, again, I'm not saying this is the way to play or this is how the game should be for sure, but look how peaceful this is. This is like so easy, and I think this is why they increased the patrols, but I don't think that necessarily had the intended, you know, results. So like, I have a choice here. I could go for that and risk getting like a call in and then making my extraction noisy. Oh shit, okay. Or I could just you know, go to extraction. Now that's less of an option because those fucking guys marching. I wonder if I could just grab this without him noticing. If I do, that patrol will... If I try, that patrol will notice me. If I headshot him, will they... Yeah, I knew they would go that way. Why did I know that, though? I don't know how to express how I knew they would turn that way. I think it's because that's where I came from. So, like, that's how the patrols move. They kind of... I guess gonna get stuck up there? What an asshole.
Northwest.
Dude, join your group. So, here's my question. Do I try and headshot this guy, you know, so that his buddy doesn't notice? Or do I just try to grab this without this guy noticing? Just to show off, like, an idea of, you know, how this guy's AI works and stuff. I think if I go here and just blast this guy in the head, no one will notice. I'm not gonna be able to hit his head. I'll just fire, like, 2 or 3. So, like, he doesn't know exactly where I am, does he? He has an idea, but he's like, what the hell was that? It's kind of funny. It's funny to watch them not know what to do. Alright, here comes a patrol. It's not good. Oh, what'd I just pick up? Stalwart. See, that's another thing. Like, people all bring in their own support weapon stratagem. They all bring in support weapon stratagem, which means they're all down one, like, AoE or defensive stratagem or whatever. So you're working with, like, what, 12 stratagem instead of 16? Like, you can find these weapons on the map. You don't need to bring them. But I understand there's a, you know, chance you won't find shit or it won't be useful. So, like, yeah, bring support weapons. But people rely on them so much, they don't know how to not. God, that's a lot of stuff. Oh. That's a hell of a lot of stuff.
ETA T-minus 1 minute, 30 seconds.
Sometimes my extractions are completely without enemies, but sometimes it's like that. They look like they're almost all troopers though. So like one strafing run would just annihilate like 30 guys. It'd be amazing. Cluster bomb, hell yeah. Is that the sensor tower? That's one of the things that I needed to take out. So okay, yeah. Man, if I saw that sensor tower earlier, I would have done it. But now that I've already called a bunch of noise here. And the thing is, like, I did call a bunch of guys here, but I'm still largely alone here at the extraction point. I'm not really doing much. Sometimes I literally don't get enemies at the extraction at all, and nothing nearby. Sometimes there's a big crowd like this, but it's like, it's because of this. If I killed that, they wouldn't have been able to come from that direction. The other one came like that, so that's where they came from the other direction. And people say, like, increased spawns make it impossible, and killing bases makes it so that, they say killing bases makes it harder, but that's not the case. It changes where the enemies can spawn from, and it changes where the enemies cluster up. So, destroying key bases can be important for making it easier. And obviously this run I was just fucking around with the pistol only, basically. And I still regret calling in that resupply, because I didn't really need it. I could have found some shit. Now the question is, Pelican's gonna blast them, and then... I can just, like, charge in there. Hi guys, how's it going? Bye-bye! And that was... honestly, my second attempt at going pistol only. The first one I didn't, or the first one I died. I got a little stuck up on something dumb. But that was only like my second attempt with the pistol. I'm not even, I didn't complete all the objectives. Psh, basically no outpost destroyed. But it's a proof of concept. It's to prove a point. And maybe it's not satisfactory to some people. Maybe they want to be able to do all of that in under like 15 minutes solo on the hardest difficulty. Like, I don't know what to say to you if that's what you expect from the game. I like some difficulty, and I feel like at the moment it's difficult. If I had stratagem and I wanted to start shit, yeah, there would be more firefighting, there would be more chances to die, more fun shit going on. But I think stealth is fun. I personally do, anyway. Anyway, let's see how much I killed. 59 guys. Like, that's not zero. It's not the 1,000 that some people do with Terminids. Like, I've had those matches where you kill like 600 guys when I'm using stratagem and stuff.
Well done. Lots
Anyway,
of enemies killed and lots of samples to
that's
help us
something.
figure out
And
how to kill
yeah,
them.
I'm gonna bring this up before I leave, before I sign off. That obviously can't do it without some kind of stratagem. You need blitz. Also, you're probably gonna need, you know, grenades or stratagem. Just gonna be easier. If I had the supply backpack, could do it, but that counts as a stratagem to me. But like these missions, you could probably do those pistol only if you accept bringing in resupply. You accept calling in hell bombs. Extermination? Hell no. I wouldn't even know where to begin on that. I don't think it's possible. But anyway, that's all I've got.